Hi guys, it's CalamitiesDawn. Welcome back to episode 4. Are we on episode 4 of Cobblemon? I actually have no idea. I really don't have a clue at this point. Today's episode, I want to try and get the storage system done. I started tunneling in my own time to try and build a storage system because I want to start moving the ridiculously large chest monster out. So I just wanted to jump in here and tell you that it is not a storage system. It is just a storage room. For some reason, storage system was on my head. I think it's because eventually I will want to do one. But we're not doing a storage system today. And into the house. I also want to take on Giovanni today. I know that we can do the Elite Four after Giovanni. I actually don't have the item for it though. So we're going to need the rival sling. Okay, so I will have a look at that and see what we're going to need. See if we can make it. We won't do the Elite Four today. I think we're probably just going to leave this as like a one episode sort of thing where we deal with Giovanni and have it as like the main event. We have a bit of running around and getting stuff done to do today, actually. And I do apologize. My voice is funny again because I am sick again. I swear, it never ends. I'd also like to try and get some other Pokemon leveled up. I don't know what Pokemon we're going to fight Giovanni with is the issue. We have all of these Pokemon to pick from. I'm gonna have to figure out which ones I want to do because, I mean, once I'm done the Kanto region, we can't use them again. So, we are back. And I have exciting news. It's all gone. Everything has been packed away into a little storage basement. Why do we have a hole there? Okay, I don't know. I'm going to quickly show you guys that. I did like a little bit of decorating out here. It's not amazing, but it'll do. We also have a floor in our little workshop area. Don't know why I didn't do that before. But if we go down here, we have our storage area. It's not completely done. I need to do this extra bit of the roof, the wall, sorry, and then the roof. But I've got majority of everything in here. This side is all Minecraft based. So anything that is in Minecraft, it's over here. I do have like a little junk chest over here because I still need a whole bunch more to sort out. And this side is all the Cobblemon items. I also have a Cobblemon junk chest here somewhere. This one's it here. So that's our storage room done. I'm happy with that. I also need to grab some more shroom lights at some point and run them down the middle to match the floor, just to lighten the place up a bit. But now that we have our storage area, we have things a bit more organized at least. One of the next tasks I want to take on is we need to go and build our rival sling. Let's go. I'm pretty sure it's a rival sling. Let's just go and double check. Yeah, so just to clarify, it is a rival sling. I forgot what it was, and the intro was recorded like a week before the actual footage for this, so bear in mind I did make a silly here having to remember what it was, but that is why I genuinely forgot, and there was a big difference between now and the current footage, so yeah. I've also remembered that you can actually, you know, change the order of things. I don't know why I forgot that that was a feature. Right, so we probably need to go in here. Eventually, I would like to also decorate this, but I haven't yet. It'll take some time. Do we have anything in here that should not be in here? Beldum doesn't need to be in there. I think that's the only new thing besides the shiny Numel that I've caught. I don't think there's anything else we need to be brought up to. Eventually, I want to, and I have double checked. I would like to build like little habitats for some of these guys, which we can do, which is good. So first thing we're going to need is the rival sling, and I have it here. We need to go do the eject button first, which needs 4 iron, 2 gold nuggets, a button, a piston, and redstone. Okay, that would be amazing. Where am I going? We have a crafting table in here. We don't need to run off. Piston. Then we need to go back to rival sling. Not rival, sorry. Oh, we need a button. I can make a button, can't I? Button. Eject button. So we've got that part done. What do we need now? 5 bits of wool, leather, and redstone. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go try something very quick because I'm curious. I know that like Cobblemon and Pixelmon are very, very different. They have similar stuff, but they're very different in their own mechanics. But I want to see, can I just go up to a Mareep and share it? Okay, so after I'm done building the rival swing, we're going to go on a catching spree for Mareep and just grab them so that I can put them in a pen and shear them. Oh no, because we need to make a pasture, sorry. We need to make a pasture block. We'll have to make another PC. Then we'll have them out running around so we can get more wool because we're going to need it. We've got a lot of things that we have to do. Okay, so now we have the eject pact. Not packed. So now I'm going to need blue wool and ender pearls. Do I have blue dye? Is the question. I don't actually know if I do. I have blue flowers. Do I have any dye? It'd probably be in my rando chest. I just have the perfect amount. That was amazing. I was not expecting that, actually. I was expecting it to go all the wrong way. And then we should be able... Oh, I didn't grab the ender pearls. I literally went into my mob loot chest and then was like, I don't need anything else in here. Oh, I very much did. That's 3. There we go. Now we have 4. Right, we have our rival sling. What's it got on here? Required to locate the Kanto League, insert into an end cartography table. It's in the end. Okay, so for now, this isn't going to be anything we're going to be able to use, but we will put it away in a chest so that it's safe. But we will need to eventually get to the end as well, by the looks of it. I will come back when I figured out where Giovanni's gym is, so bear with me. So I found myself a way to keep myself entertained while looking for Giovanni, who was surprisingly a lot closer than I had expected. We went on a Pokemon catching spree because we are going to need a lot more Pokemon for the next gym leaders. We got a Lapras, which was a rare spawn, and we caught majority of them with quick balls, which I forgot were a thing. Fun fact. I, as a child, thought Spiritomb was a legendary Pokemon, to now find out as an adult it's not. To finish off our catching spree, we got a shiny Poliwag, and interestingly enough, I didn't know that there was a Dynamax tree structure, so that was also something interesting. Alrighty, we made it to Giovanni's gym. I had to literally dig a whole staircase down because I got the map and I was like, what do you mean? Because I was right at the top. I'll show you where I was. I was up around here and I was like, where is the gym? And then I had to look online and I realized it's underground. I've already been to this city once before, so I've literally walked right over the top of it and had no idea that it was here. So, yeah. I did have a look online. It looks like this one's probably going to whoop me, but let's give it a go anyway and just see what our options are. You've come this far only to fall at the hands of my team. Let's get started. Oh, we're doing a doubles. Okay. Where's the rest? Where's his other one? Because there's only got one there. I probably should have picked better moves. Muddy water. I might have to come back with some healables and stuff because, yeah, I kind of didn't prepare for this. I just wanted to find the gym and then I was like, oh, we'll just give it a go and see what our options are here because I have no idea what we're doing. Oh, God. Okay. Use that on our Tyranitar. Oh, cool. I didn't even realize my Weird had a fighting type move. It used flamethrower? What do you mean? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not prepared for this. That's for sure. Okay, so Hammer Arm's probably best on Tyranitar. What are we going to use on Mewtwo, though? I'm going to have to just use the poison move, I suppose. Pathetic, did you really think you stood a chance against Team Rocket? Look, I had no idea, Giovanni. I thought I'd just give it a go. Yeah, okay. Definitely not going to have that done yet. I will have to do some grinding and come back. But yeah, we're in a massive cave. Is that diamonds? Oh, God. We're in a massive cave system, so... yeah, I'm going to have to go and do some leveling, I think, before we can take him on. Okay, so we're going to have to definitely rethink that. Obviously, Honed Edge is not going to work. Neither is Oh, no, Gastrodon worked fine. I'll think on it and come back. And when we have our next battle, we should win it, hopefully. So, all of my original voiceover for this while I was actually doing it is gone. Don't ask. Just another technical problem. But I would have to say that Giovanni's probably been one of the hardest ones to fight, especially seeming he has an unfair advantage having a Mewtwo. But it is what it is. I actually very much enjoyed the battle. It required me to actually genuinely think, and even with the footage sped up, you can see that there is a lot of thinking going into every action that I choose. Because I was like, I don't want to do this a third or a fourth or a fifth time like I have some of the other bosses. I just wanted to get it done. And I don't know, I guess I thought if I fiddled around with it too much, I'd have no way of doing the Elite Four when that time comes, so I just did my best. And somehow I'd picked the right counters, I suppose you could say. And I'd also strategically worked it out well enough to save my hide in the end, because if I hadn't played the cards that I played, I probably would have lost this too and had to have redone it. But Giovanni's probably been one of the hardest and one of the most enjoyable ones so far, so I have to give that a thumbs up. Also, here is me grabbing the badges and stuff. We also have an ancient DNA which we can eventually use to create Mewtwo and or Mew. I have to check in my own time if Mew is a Pokemon that will randomly spawn anyway. If not, then we kind of got to see if we can get another ancient DNA. But that has been Cobblemon episode 4, and we've done a storage room, which is great. We've beaten Giovanni. Now we've just got to get ourselves to the end next episode and get ourselves ready for the Elite Four. But I will catch you guys in the next CalamitiesDawn. Bye, guys.